Joining me now, as he does every week, is the host of the US Report on Sky News. One third of The Outsiders, James Morrow. James, we wait, and Donald Trump continues to cause headlines. Where's all this at?
Well, look, this whole thing, the whole latest round of headlines, Kieran, is all due to the fact that this district attorney in New York, in Manhattan, has decided he's going to get himself a headline by trying to indict Donald Trump over some weird thing which seems to involve that, I don't know, maybe he didn't enter the right cost center for mistress payoffs into his, expense accounts or whatever. It's a weird little violation that they're trying to get him on. And a lot of people say that it involves marrying state bookkeeping rules with federal campaign laws, and it's not going to work. Now, there's been a lot of developments in the last few hours. Somebody who testified to the grand jury said they actually brought up a lot more information about Michael Cohen, on whom this whole case rests, that the grand jury didn't know about, which suggests the DA might have been holding back evidence, which is a big no-no. And my sources are telling me this grand jury is falling apart, which is incredible given that grand juries will indict a ham sandwich in the United States. And in New York City, you'd think they could find a grand jury that hates Donald Trump enough that they'd vote to indict.
Yeah, and so where the politics of this is at, is it all of this helping Trump? And we see his big rival up with Piers Morgan saying that it's pretty obvious where his intention is. He's going to run. So does the drama around Trump help him or hurt him in that effort?
Well, look, it's weird. Drama seems to help this guy in a way that would kill any other presidential candidate. He's now pulling ahead in the preferred primary stakes against Ron DeSantis, which is incredible. But, for Donald Trump, this sort of thing, what looks like a persecution by a political prosecutor, that plays directly into his hand. I don't know why the Democrats haven't figured out that this is what actually makes him stronger, their hate for him.
DeSantis looks to me like a more, and I think you and I have discussed this a few times, it's going to be the focus of our conversation for months to come, but DeSantis is a more compelling proposition, isn't he?
Well, look, I think when you get to the general election, he is. But the question that DeSantis has to figure out here, it's a really crucial one, Kieran. It's, does he want to be sort of a Trump light and follow that model? Or does he want to run, on his record of a governor as an executive of a big state that's done really, really well on a lot of things people care about? I think the second is going to be the mode that he should take long run. But it's going to be very tempting for him to get sucked into trying to play Trump at his own game. But as we know from so many other people who've tried to do that, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's a fraught exercise, my friend. James, thank you. See you next week. And make sure you join James tomorrow night for the US Report. Join me and the rest of our team Saturday night, 5 p.m. for the biggest and best coverage of the New South Wales election night. Right here, our all-star lineup, bring you the rapid results and fired-up debate. New South Wales election, Saturday night.